Okay, good morning everyone. Shalom Aleichem. First topic today, very interesting topic. The difference between la and le. The difference between la and le. What do I mean by that? The Mishnah said in Nedarim Yud Aleph Yud Amud Beis, someone who says la chulin sha'oichalach aser. Someone who says la chulin, that I'm going to eat from you, it's aser. The Rana on the Mishnah explained, kulhu bepatachais. All the cases, la chulin, la kosher, la dachi, are all with not good patach. Karin and lahu misham hachi aser. That's why it's aser. Dimishtamoi loy chulin, because the implication is it's not chulin, ela carbon, but rather a kosher. But rather a carbon. Loy kosher, it should not be kosher, ela aser. Loy dachi, ela aser. The ashkechan hachi gabe heter. We find such a thing by heter. Kedamrinan heyed Rabbi Yossi ben Yoezer al ayel kamsa shehu dachan. Basically, the Ran says la means not. La chulin means not chulin. And the Gemara even says on Yud Aleph Amud Beis that Rav Ashi said the difference between la chulin and li chulin. La chulin means not chulin. Li chulin means it is chulin. The Ran said on Yud Aleph Amud Beis, Kolomer kula brayser Rabbi Meir. Really, the whole brayser could be like Rabbi Meir. V'hadik tani seifa la chulin la yoichalach muter ma'iri da'amar li chulin b'shva tachas halamed hilkoch leka l'meimar lo chulin kamar. So that's the difference between la and le. Therefore, if you look in the Torah in Siman Tav Kuf Pei Beis on Hilchos Rosh Hashanah, the Torah brings Rabbi Meir Rottenberg haya omer lichayim b'shva v'loy lachayim bepatach. When you say Zachreinu lichayim, you have to be careful to say Zachreinu lichayim, not lachayim, because if you say Zachreinu lachayim, it means remember not for life. So the Rabbi Rottenberg was makbet to say Zachreinu lichayim, not lachayim, ki lichayim mashma loichayim, ki de'isa ben Nedarim, lachulin k'ma loichulin. Okay, that's the Maharam Rottenberg derives from this Gemara Nedarim, that when you ask for life, you have to ask Zachreinu lichayim, not Zachreinu lachayim. The Bach has the following question. He brings from Harab Avram mi Prague, was matmiya on this tour. Because there's a pasuk in Yeshaya, Perek Daled pasuk Gimel, Lachayim b'Yerushalayim b'Patach, and there it means for life in Jerusalem. So we see that when you mean for life, you could also say La. Umarshal kasav ki maram ozol l'tamei. The Marshal says that Maharam Rottenberg was going according to his own reason. Whenever you can make a mistake, we don't rely on the pasuk. Whenever you can make a mistake, we're not going to rely on the pasuk. Yeah, it says lachayim b'Yerushalayim, but it could also mean not life, and therefore you need to say lichayim. But the question is, ask the Bach, Umiyu einoi misyashev, lama hikbid kan yoser me'al masha anoim b'chol yoim b'hashkivenu. The Bach says, I still don't understand Maharam Rottenberg. Granted, there's a pasuk lachayim b'Yerushalayim. Okay, we won't rely on a pasuk if you could make a mistake, but we're not worried about this the rest of the year. In hashkivenu, we say hashkivenu Hashem l'keinu l'shalayim v'hamidenu malkeinu lachayim v'shmar tzesenu v'yenu lachayim. Ask the Bach, we're not worried about this the rest of the year. In hashkivenu we say lachayim. So all the Mefarshim ask on the Bach, no we don't. We say hashkivenu Hashem l'keinu lichayim lichayim. But apparently the Bach's gersa was a la, and therefore he asks, why would we more makbid on Yom Rosh Hashanah more than any other time? So the Bach says something very interesting. The ikar is that he was only makbid by Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Sha'anu tluyin bedin. On Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we are hanging in judgment. The Hasatan mekatreg loymar piv hichshilai. The Satan will be mekatreg. Look, his own mouth caused him to stumble. Sha'omer lachayim bepatach de mashmoi loichayim ubris krusa lisvasayim lipsoik olav din lamaves v'loy lachayim al pimasav. And there's a covenant sealed with the mouth to definitively give a din of maves and nachayim based on his actions. Ve'ein likanois imay lefnim mishras hadin al pi hachesed v'harachamim. Basically, we're more concerned on Yom Naram. So Yom Naram, we're makbid Zachreinu lechayim. Why? We have to be more careful on Rosh Hashanah because the Satan is out to get us. He's going to be more medactic with us on this day. But Shari Mois Hashanah Hayakare lachayim bepatach al pi hadikduk. Basically, the rest of the year we're not concerned. Okay, so it's an interesting practical application of this Gemara Lachayim, our Gemara of Lachulin, the Maharam applied to Zachreinu Lechayim, and it seems like we're more makbid Rosh Hashanah than any other time of the year. Now, if you think about it, this is not the only example of something that we're more makbid about on Rosh Hashanah more than any other time of the year. You know, the Ramah says in Siman Tav Kuf Pei Gimel Sav Beis that Ein Oichlin Egoizim on Rosh Hashanah because it's Gematria Chet. The question is, okay, it's also Gematria Toiv. Also, why do we eat it the rest of the year if it's Gematria Chet? The Marsham says, since it could imply both ways, on Rosh Hashanah we're more machmir, like this yisoid of the Bach, that on the Yom Adin we're worried about the kitrug of the Satan. By the way, the Chasam Sofer brings another reason we don't eat egoism on Yomei Hadin. He says, Klal Yisrael is doimel egois. Why is Klal Yisrael doimel egois? Just like an egois, even if it rolls in a dirty place, it doesn't get ruined. Klal Yisrael, even though they're misgalgel by the Umay Sa'olam, they don't get ruined. And since, says Chasam Sofer, it's a remes to galos, it's not a good omen. The question is, what do you mean it's a remes to galos? It's also a remes that we don't get ruined. So according to this answer of the Bach, we could say that it's true, it has a good connotation as well, but any bad connotation we have to avoid on the Yom Hadin. Okay, that's the first offering, okay? That is offering number 1.